Okay guys, we're looking at the Mobius dash camera in daylight at 1080p at 30 frames per second, and I did speed up this clip because it was a 3-minute clip sitting in the parking lot, and you can definitely see the richness of color. It's very sharp, and you can read everything that is on the screen, which is a very cool thing because a lot of dash cameras have problems when you're trying to read a lot of certain numbers or buildings. My old dash camera was the K6000, and it literally was kind of fuzzy, not that great. But for the K6000, it was only a $20 dash camera, and the Mobius action camera, which is what it is, it was an action camera, and then they made it available to have the dash camera features, is very sharp, and it's only $80. The only downfall to it is there's no LCD screen, so if you get in a car wreck, you can't immediately show a cop or the people who are at the accident this is what happened. So that is a complete downfall, and it does make the sky look a little bit more bluer than it normally was. And we're driving here in the great state of Florida, so it's always sunny and always bright out. So you're going to get really crisp quality video. And as you can see, you can read the license plate. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize is a key point to have, is a dash camera that can read a license plate, especially at night or in daytime. You want to be able to read that license plate, especially if you run into somebody or someone hits you. You have the ability to do that. And what is kind of cool is this dash camera can be used as a regular camera because it is a battery in the camera, and you can charge it and use it as an action camera if you wanted. It's kind of weird that a lot of people put the dash cameras in the front of the cars, because normally a lot of stuff happens in the back of the car, which a lot of people don't realize that's what happens. And I'm going to skip to some more interesting footage while we're driving. And now what you're seeing here is us going on to the interstate to leave Jacksonville Beach, heading back into Jacksonville. And like I said, you can definitely tell this is a very good camera. A lot of people might not never heard of it, but I think for the price range of $79, it's, I would say, mid-level to high quality. It's almost on par with like a Sony action camera, a GoPro Hero 3. It does what it's supposed to do, and it does it very well. It's a 120-degree wide-angle lens, so it's not overly too wide, and it's not like too fisheye either. Like if you put a GoPro in your car, it's going to be about 170 degrees, which is very wide. But I think this camera does a hell of a job for the price range. So if you guys are looking for a solid dash camera that's going to give you crisp quality video, I would definitely recommend this camera. It has great audio, so if you want to do like car vlogs where you're actually vlogging and driving, you can do that as well. I'll play some audio right now, and you can definitely hear what it sounds like.
I'm not fucking my shit up because you know how cheap I am, Teddy. I'm close to the damn dollar. What's the best way I can try to fucking jerry this thing or do it right to get it fixed?
You gotta go all the way across the room to where the baseboard is and pull the baseboard off of the wall.
Yeah.
And then you'll be looking at that flooring, and it'll be pressed up against your base plate, that 2x4 that's laying flat on the ground.
So, as you guys heard, that was some podcast I was listening to, and you can definitely tell you can actually have a conversation while you're driving, and it'll pick up your audio tremendously good. It is a great camera. You can use it to vlog on if you want to take it out of the car, or if you wanted to turn the camera and point it at yourself while you're driving and just talk and have like a conversation and upload it. You can use it as a vlogging car vlog camera if you really wanted. Like I said, the only problem is if you want to change any of the settings on this camera, you would have to take the memory card and the camera, plug it into your computer, and change all the settings through a software program because there's no button, no screen on the camera to change. So with that being said, this is a full 1080p video. There is a full 720p at 60 frames per second option, but it crops in the image and it just doesn't look that great. So I recommend if you're gonna use this camera, just make sure you use it at full 1080p at 30 frames per second, and make sure the image is upside down. So when you mount it in the car, it is mounted properly. Because if you don't mount it properly, the image will be upside down, or the numbers that you see, just say like 10 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever, will be at the top upside down, and it'll just look kind of funny. But I just think this camera is very underrated. Not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people even heard about it. And the people that see my review on it, you can click right here above the video and see the full review. They were like, I never heard of that camera. Where'd you hear about it? And I heard it from Techno Man, I think his name is. I'll put a link up for his videos. He does super high quality videos when it comes to dash cameras and everything like that. But he's the main reason why I picked up a dash camera in the first place, because I kept seeing them, and I realized how useful they are in a car accident. Like, let's say, for example, that car right there comes over and swipes and smashes into me, and then when he gets to the cops come, they go, "Oh, he hit me, he made me crash." You don't know. I have evidence, and I have a dash camera, and it proved that I was in the right. So, with that being said, guys, I would like to say thank you for getting me 902 subscribers here on this channel and over 1 million channel views. And as always, I'm Trevor. Remember to rate, even if you hate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, baby.